Hello, I'm Heather and I'm the owner of Ewe Ewe Yarns. And today I am going to go through some Ravelry patterns that will work with my merino wool yarns. And I have some great finds in here. So let's just hop right into it. There's this new, oh, hold on. There we are. There is this new really nice design by Andrea Mowry called the Traveler Hood, and it is a cool project. You know, I kind of it's kind of a dickie, but it's got this really nice hood, and I love this kind of corrugated stitch pattern that it has going on. It looks really great, just kind of worn over something. I really like it best kind of under this dark blue jacket. I think it looks great. You can just sort of throw it on and it's that extra layer of warmth. And as we go for the gauge, it is knit in sport weight, which, as you know, I have a sport weight yarn. So let's get that nice sky blue color. So it would work perfectly with You So Sporty. And what? You So Sporty has 145 yards. So, let's see. If we divide 937 by 145, we get 6.5 balls. So you are looking at only 6 skeins, 6 to 7 skeins for the largest of the sizes, and 5 balls for the smallest size. So somewhere in between. The pattern would have the estimated, oh, here's the estimated yardage for all 5 sizes. And it's cute. Like, the specifications say to make it a few inches shorter on your, than your shoulder measurements so that it doesn't like bunch up under your jacket. So just really cute. Yeah, look at it here with this dress. It's a neat overlay. So yeah, kind of a cool one. That is new out, and it would work perfectly in You So Sporty. And you could do it in this sort of sky blue color or aqua, like, or any color. It's such a great, just classic pattern. You could do it in any color. It's based off of her Traveler sweater that has this nice big hood. One of my friends at my knit night made this, and it looks great. So this is also in sport weight. You could knit this in You So Sporty, and it would, maybe I need to do that. Don't give yourself more ideas, Heather. Anyway, so yes, we have the Traveler Hood. The theme for today is things without sleeves. So the Traveler Hood popped up, and I thought that was cool. Then we have the Timbo Vest. And this one would work perfectly in my Baba Bulky yarn. This one that I had at the beginning. So it's a chunky weight, and I know it works perfectly because I know 2 people that have made it, and it just looks great. Like, it would look so good, even in these colors that are shown here. Like, how cool would it look with the saffron on top and that new persimmon color at the bottom? Both of these are available in Baba Bulky. Even that red velvet, I'm super in love with that red velvet and mocha combo. How nice would that look? Either direction. So good. So yeah, the Timbo Vest, like I said, I know 2 people that have made it using Baba Bulky. So that's a good one. And that one, okay, the largest size, 766 yards. So 766 divided by 132 on a Baba Bulky, that is 5.8. So that would be 6 balls. So it probably works out to like 3 and 3 or 2 and 3, depending depending on your colors and your size and all that type of thing. But it's just such, I love this big, deep scoop. And it also has this neat saddle shoulder. Where is it? And I think it's pretty good. Like, I know a newer knitter that made it, and she did great with it. So it just seems like a really great project. And kind of that cool overshirt vest vibe. So kind of a cool one. Then let's see. This one by Elizabeth Smith. You know, she and I are pattern friends, knitting friends. We've collabed on a few different projects over the years. And anyway, I think she is a master of vests. So she has this great one called Low Key, and I am super into that big garter panel, and I love this split hem with the shorter front. I really like this design, and it would look so good in my new sunshine color. It is in our worsted weight. So you could do sunshine there. That's a banger of a match for my teal. Here, you could totally whip this thing up. And it would also look so good in any of my heather colors, also worsted weight. Like, you could go crazy with this one. So there you go, worsted. So she's got all sorts of sizes. Yeah, wow, 9 sizes on this one. So let's pick one in the middle. Let's do that. Let's do the 5th size, 50 inch, because we like a little, you want to make one larger so you get a little room so you can wear stuff under it. And let's see, let's go for the cropped version in the 2nd size, finished circumference, 50. Here we are, cropped version. Ooh, cowl or no cowl? Wow, this pattern is giving. I'm going to do cropped version. Okay, cropped version with the cowl. Let's add that up. 975 yards. So 975, and the woolly worsted has 95 yards per ball, and that is coming in at 10.2. So let's see, if we go for 840, that is 9 balls. So there you go. Yeah, to make like this yellow one at the 50-inch size, that is 9 balls of yarn. So super cute. I mean, you could really, like, all these colors, all of these colors, 38 colors in the worsted weight. You could pick whatever you want and make this. I think it's beautiful. So seems like a super fun one. Really great. And then next up, this just came out this month from Tin Can Knits. You know, I love their patterns too. Their stuff is so well written, and their things are also usually sized from like the tiniest human to one of the largest humans. And like, I don't know, their patterns are well written. I've knit the love note by them. Their patterns are just excellent. So when this popped up, I thought it would be a great addition to my sleeveless substitute that. And look at these beautiful cables. Like, this is a much more technical pattern than some of the others, but it's not overwhelming. And if there's anything kind of questionable in a Tin Can Knits pattern, they have a video for it. So I always think it's like it's a no-brainer. If you like it, you'll be able to get through it. So this is also in worsted weight, and it's on a 7 for the main part, and that is gonna make like the twist of my yarn, if you see there, is nice and tight, and that just makes those cables pop off the backdrop. So that would be a great, it's a great yarn for this type of project. Let's see. Oh my, they have, like I said, they have a ton of sizes. Let's go for, I don't know, adult medium. How about that? That gives us a finished chest measurement. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 of 33.5. And this one's a little more snug. Oh, it's got a negative ease. So definitely a more snug fitted vest than the other things we've been looking at. So 1, 2, 3, 650 yards. 650. Okay. So if we do 650 divided by the 95 on the worsted weight, that puts us at 6.8. So 7 skeins of yarn. And that's got a little bit of buffer. You know, maybe you want to grab an extra skein so you have enough to make a good size swatch, or just have an extra ball to test out the cables, or a little bit of practice. I like to have that. So you can see they have gauge swatches, so you can figure that out. And I think this would just be a really great design. Like, look how beautiful those cables are. And like I said, the twist of the woolly worsted, like, think how pretty it would be in that new persimmon color, in any color. Again, you I wouldn't make it in black, but if you like black, you know, but I mean, it's so pretty. It would just show off all this stuff so well. So the cables are just great. Like, look, looks like a nice knit. So that is called Bracken by Tin Can Knits. Oh, that's just Elizabeth Smith's patterns because they're so great. I love looking. I was just figuring it out. Oh, and then the last one I chose was another Elizabeth Smith pattern. I thought this was nice. So another no sleeve, but open cardigan style. This one is called Farrow. And I really love this lace stitch that is kind of bordering the entire vest. So just really pretty, looks really easy to wear. Oh, look at it up on the shoulders. That is so pretty. And again, this is another worsted weight. So 38 colors to choose from. Let's try for, okay, we can do 47.5, excuse me. And she suggests 3 to 5 inches larger than your actual bust. So if you're like a 40, 42, you'd probably make this sort of 47.5 size. And that is third one in the parentheses, 975. So that's close. That's going to be like 10 skeins. 975 divided by 95, 10.2. So there you go. 11 skeins, and that will make a beautiful Farrow vest by Elizabeth Smith. So tons of great project ideas. Let's just whiz back through them because we're here. So you can make the traveler hood in You So Sporty, which again comes in 28 awesome colors. You can choose whatever works for your wardrobe. It has those nice new colors. You can make some beautiful stuff. That is the traveler hood. Also, you could make the coordinating traveler sweater. That hood just looks so cozy. Anyway, back to sleeveless. The Timbo Vest. That uses Baba Bulky. And Baba Bulky comes in a great range of colors. You can hit that new mocha color. What did I suggest? Saffron and persimmon to kind of mimic this combo shown in the pictures. This one, that kind of green, my colors are a bit more vivid than this, but you could do kind of the forest fern and teal. Like they look great. You can see them right next to each other there. They look great together. The next one is Low Key by Elizabeth Smith. So cute. Like I showed those woolly worsted. You can do any of these heather colors. These are awesome, like really pretty, soft tones. Can make some really pretty stuff. I made a sweater in this lavender and it was great. Here's me wearing it. It's a video, so I won't play it. But anyway, super pretty. Or you could make it in the solids woolly worsted, which again come in all of those 28 colors, including 4 of those, or 3 of the new ones. Like I said, that sunshine, where's sunshine? Here it is. That sunshine reminds me of the one in Elizabeth's picture here. And this is just so cool with this big squishy garter. I don't know. Super cute pattern. Then we have Bracken, also in the worsted weight. Would look, so, I mean, you could make that winter white in vanilla. That would look amazing. But really, you can't go wrong. Like whatever your color, any of these would look so good in whatever color you want. And then lastly, Farrow by Elizabeth Smith. This, I was crushing it for that new mocha color. Like, how good would that look? Just a great, basic, kind of middle brown. I don't know. I think it'd go with everything. So, that is Farrow by Elizabeth Smith. And I think it'd be great in woolly worsted. So that is what I had and what I found on Ravelry Facebook. What I found on Ravelry this week. So if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like me to talk through as far as like sizing and yarn requirements, or if you think a yarn or a pattern would work with a UU yarn, let me know and I'll go through it here. So thanks for stopping by, and yes, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, give my yarn a try if you decide to make a project. So have a great day. Happy knitting.